About killing innocent old ladies. There was plenty of blood to go around. Where do you get your humor? What influences your dark humor?
Oh, I have no idea. Well, if you pay attention, it was only that character that used to kill a lot of humans. He has a very high body count. I think he kills like 6 or 7 humans, and probably we left more in the editing room floor. So the dark humor, I don't know. It's just fun. It's fun to see the world that way.
So then, when I
was writing that, I loved the harpooning the old lady. And when we were shooting the film, it was great to have the old lady walking around with a harpoon. And she would fall asleep in the chair with the harpoon coming out, and we would take pictures of her.
So then, what kind of films did you watch growing up that might have influenced
zombie films?
Yeah.
I remember one of the first films I had was Evil Dead by Sam Raimi, who has lots of dark humor too. And I used to watch lots of zombie films, but I tried to get my influence from other kind of films because I didn't want this to be I don't know, how do you say that? This is just a sum of many zombie film parts, and besides, the story was more about trying to survive, but in another way, like trying to make money and all that. So I took influence from other films about making money in bad situations, like for example, Schindler's List.
Okay. So there were some incredible shots of Havana.
Very good director of photography.
Right. Talk about the sort of the public reaction to the filming of this on the streets.
Oh, that was fun. If you think my humor is dark, you should have seen that. There were some moments, I remember once we were shooting in the street and there were lots of heads and arms and all that, and someone called the police. And we had police there to close the street, but more policemen came anyway, and they wouldn't leave until we showed them the heads and all that, and they could make sure that they were fake. Yes, they're fake. And then we took over Havana for 2 months because there were these big streets that we just shut down and destroyed, and it was very fun. Well, yeah, it's really fun. I mean, if you have one huge street for yourself, there you get there and you say, I put a car there, one fire there, 2 bodies here, arms. I don't know. It's very fun to do that. You feel like a little boy, a very mean little boy.
There's an incredible amount of work that went into the setup, though. Has Havana seen this kind of filming before on their streets?
No, I don't think so.
So then, what was the reaction of the screening in Havana?
It hasn't screened in Havana yet. It premieres at the Havana Film Festival next month, so it will be a surprise. No, they're waiting.
But there's a lot of talk already.
Oh yeah, there is. And all my friends think I have a copy and they want to see it, and they hate me because I say I don't have. I really don't have, because I didn't want to lie to them.
I didn't get to screen this before seeing it tonight either. It's kind of a treat, though. It was something to see it on the big screen for the first time. I wanted to talk about how the international reaction to this film has been so far.
Well, everyone laughs a lot with the film. I wasn't inside. I was just outside the door, but I heard some laughs inside, so it's been pretty much like that. It depends on where, because for example, it was in Brazil at the Rio Film Festival. Oh, those are lousy motherfuckers. They laughed so hard you couldn't hear the dialogues. I was like, well, they had subtitles anyway, but I was like, you're missing the dialogues. The next joke is also good. And I bet in Havana it will be something like that. It's been very, very, very nice.
Yeah.
To see that dark humor works.
And so, I mean...
And that everyone laughs at an old lady with a harpoon. I don't get why so critics have said sometimes to me, the humor is so dark, and I'm like, yeah, you were laughing at the old lady.
Have you been surprised with how far... Were there some things that you thought, okay, we're pushing the envelope too much? Did you hold back on us?
Well, I have a friend that says, also a director, and that says, a Spanish director, Nacho Vigalondo, very good. He says that I should have gone a bit farther in the blowjob scene. I know the actors were seeing it as the love scene of the film, so so let's see. Well, did I hold something? Did I think something was too much? The old lady, the man in the wheelchair. Yeah, I didn't do anything to kids.
Yeah, that's true.
That was my barrier.
One that I did see, and I didn't see it in the film, was there was a trailer where it was
that was a teaser we shot before shooting the film.
Okay, because it was like a commercial, almost like, you know, in Ghostbusters where they have that commercial, and all the Ghostbusters are like, you know.
Ghostbusters was another influence.
Okay, and I really felt that too, especially in the teaser, actually. That was a cool scene, actually, but well, didn't make the film, so moving on. I wanted to talk about why was it important to call the zombie?
I'm holding to it.
Thank you.
I guess they put it here because they thought I was going to be drinking while you were watching the film, so I could just hold on to something. But
we were worried.
But there was nothing to drink here, so.
Dry city right now.
I'll take it with me.
Okay. Why was it important to call them dissidents?
Because in Cuba, they blame everything. I mean, the official media blames everything on the United States government and all that. And I thought it was fun to blame the zombies on them and have them call them dissidents. And besides, I didn't want to use the zombie word in the film. I didn't want them to call them zombies. I want them to know what was going on, and so dissidents seemed like a nice alternative.
And Cubans will appreciate that? Do you think that reference to dissidents?
Yeah, I mean, I make fun of everyone there, so yeah, I hope so. And hopefully dissidents will have a sense of humor too.
What about the scene at the end when Juan decides that he's going to stay? Talk about why that was important.
Well, that was my big statement, what I wanted to say about Cuban, because all through the film I'm talking about how Cubans react in front of problems, and basically what they do is they just keep living their lives as if nothing happened, or they try to make some money, or they just try to run away. And well, that's what we do, but I don't think that's the solution. So for me it was very important that Juan stayed and fought for what he loves. Okay. So, well, that's pretty much what I do.